Hi, sorry.
It says you need to pay $101.53.
For what?
Tariff.
Get the out of here. What for what?
Where it's coming from?
What package is that? Money order?
You got to go out.
Let me write that down before I forget. Yo, nah.
Not yet. This is cheap.
That's
I delivered 2 colognes for $1,285. Someone said the cologne is not even $200.
So, picture this. You order something online, maybe a soccer jersey from Europe, maybe a bottle of cologne from France, and a week later, instead of just tracking info, you get a bill in the mail, not a shipping fee, not a mistake, a tariff charge. That's what's happening right now across the country. People are getting hit with unexpected tariff bills from shipping carriers like UPS and DHL, and they are not happy about it.
Thank you very much, Donald. So, UPS driver comes yesterday and tries to deliver a package, and he tells me I owe $78 for it. I said, no, I already bought it. I bought it to say it quietly because it's for my son. He's downstairs, but I bought a sweet Liverpool jersey for him with his name etched on the back. Number 10 is going to be beautiful. And I already paid for it. I paid like $125 for it. And the UPS driver comes yesterday and he gives it to me and he says, you owe me $78. I said, no, I already paid for it. And he said, sorry, I can't give it to you. The only thing you can do is contact fucking Liverpool. So I reach out to Liverpool in the Netherlands. They're an English team, but they're in the Netherlands. Anyways, reach out to them. And I hear back today, just as he delivers the package again, my wife comes in and says, do I pay it? He's saying it's for a tariff. It's exactly what they said. $78 tariff on a $120-something shirt. What the fuck is happening?
One man ordered a jersey from the Netherlands for about $100. Pretty normal, right? Until a few days later, he got a $75 tariff charge in the mail. That's almost another $100. Basically a second jersey just for import fees. And he's not the only one. Another woman said she was charged $285 in tariffs for 2 bottles of perfume that cost her $200 total. A UPS driver even confirmed it, explaining that the delivery wasn't the problem, the fees were. Now, most people expect a small import fee when they buy from overseas, but what's catching everyone off guard is how large these new charges are. For years, many companies quietly absorb these duties themselves. Now, with higher tariffs in effect, those costs are being pushed straight to customers. So, instead of brands or retailers eating those fees, everyday buyers are footing the bill.
On behalf of everybody that loves fashion and other imported goods, get that man out of office now! Hey, so what exactly are we doing about this whole tariff situation? Cause I just paid over $1,000 for a book bag, and now I got this message. I already paid for the bag. Okay. Yeah, I gotta fix this for real. I can't do it.
Let's break this down in simple terms. When you buy something from another country, say shoes from Italy or electronics from China, there's an import duty, sometimes called a tariff. It's basically a tax placed on goods that cross borders. In theory, tariffs are meant to encourage people to buy products made in the US, but in practice, companies that rely on foreign materials or sell imported goods have to pay those fees, and they usually pass them along to consumers. So when tariffs go up, your wallet feels it. And while companies can label them as duty charges or import processing fees, at the end of the day, it's all the same thing. Extra money coming out of your pocket.
So I'm using this comment for attention. These tariffs are bullshit right now, and I'm going to tell you guys why. Pardon my French, but I'm fired up. So basically, I ordered an item from Japan. It was vintage, a purse, a little Fendi bag. The tariff on the item was $75. The bag came damaged, and I wasn't going to keep it, so I sent it back to Japan, and I got a refund for the item. So here's where it's bullshit. So you cannot get a refund for these tariffs. You're legally entitled a refund for the tariff because the item is no longer in the United States. It was a damaged good, so you sent it back. You are legally entitled to a refund, but the only way to get your refund is to either do one of two things. Number one, you can pay for commercial importer software, and these forms right here, you have to have a software to upload these forms. I've tried, there's no way to upload these forms. You can Google it. There's no way to upload these forms without one of two commercial softwares, or you can go through a broker, a tariff broker. So I was commenting with this person, and I'm just using their comments for visibility. they said, well, reach out to DHL since they were the broker, they can help you. I called DHL. They said that I have to they confirmed either A, pay for a broker software, or B, use a third party. And these third parties are going to take a cut of the money you get back. So you're not getting your tariff back for free. So you either need commercial importer software or you need to pay a tariff broker to get your money back. And my tariff was $75. What broker is going to want to split $75 with me? Freaking nobody. So the only way you're going to get your tariff back that you are legally entitled to have is by spending more money to get it back. Make that make sense. And the reason why this is all happening, previously, anything under $800 in value was not being tariffed. So importers were taking advantage of the loophole and they were shipping everything to Mexico, breaking it down into parcels of less than $800 in value and bringing it over to avoid tariffs. And Trump said, no more of that. We're going to tariff everything. So consumers like you and I are getting tariffed when we order something from Japan, wherever, doesn't matter how much it is. You're going to get tariffed 25% of the item. This is a 25% cost that I'm being tariffed. And the only way you can get your tariff back if your goods come damaged is by paying someone else to get your money back. And if you ask me, that's a load of bullshit.
The problem isn't just one-off purchases. These new tariff costs are quietly rippling through the economy. Small business owners who import packaging, fabrics, or tech parts are seeing the same surprise bills. They either have to raise prices or take the loss. And that affects customers, suppliers, and employees down the line. Even families with relatives overseas are getting caught up in it. A simple gift shipped from Europe or Asia can now trigger hundreds of dollars in duties and taxes. And here's the kicker. Once that money is paid, getting a refund isn't simple. Some people mention forms like CBP 4315 or 7551, paperwork that has to be filed with Customs and Border Protection just to request reimbursement. Most people don't even know where to start with that.
So put a finger down if you ordered clothes for your vacation only to get them after your vacation, but just got hit with a $1,000 tariff tax, which is more than what you actually spent on your order. Yep, I just got hit with a invoice from FedEx for $1,087.37 for outfits that I bought back in April for my birthday vacation that I didn't even get to wear. And I think I maybe kept like 1 or 2 pieces from it because the rest were intended for vacation that I didn't get. But this is now what's happening with our government. So essentially the shippers are now adding what they consider like a brokerage fee to the customers. This was before covered by the vendors, but now it is our responsibility because our government has imposed these tariff taxes. So what used to be just you pay for maybe shipping and you pay for your order and that's it. Now you can get a surprise bill for $1,087 in the mail. And now insert like a picture of it, what my order total was. I think I spent like $1,000 flat at ASOS. So my tariff tax is actually more than what my order was. Make it make sense?
Social media is filled with videos of frustrated Americans holding tariff bills and asking, "What is this?" Many of them say they supported higher tariffs in theory, believing it would help the US economy, protect jobs, and bring manufacturing back home. But now that those same policies are affecting their everyday purchases, the reality feels different. And that's not to say tariffs don't have benefits. The idea of strengthening domestic production and balancing trade isn't new. It's been part of American politics for decades. The issue is how suddenly the costs are being passed down to ordinary buyers who weren't prepared for it. It's one thing to debate policy on TV. It's another thing to open your mailbox and find a $200 import bill for a pair of sneakers.
I guess it started because this is new, paying the import duty on things you're having shipped in from overseas. And that amount is actually way more than 50% of what I paid for this outfit from House of Masaba. So I also ordered 3 other things from India for a wedding I have upcoming. So this will be interesting on how much import duty I have to pay for all my outfits. Worth it for fashion, I think.
For some Americans, these charges are just an inconvenience. But for others, especially those living paycheck to paycheck, it's one more unexpected cost in an already tight budget. And that's what makes this story resonate. It's not about politics, it's about regular people trying to live their lives in a global economy that's more connected and more complicated than ever. We buy from overseas because prices are lower or products aren't available locally. But when tariffs increase, those cheap items quickly stop being affordable, and many consumers never realize how global policy affects their day-to-day spending until it hits their credit card statement. Whether you're for or against tariffs, the lesson here is simple. Do your research before ordering from overseas, check the country of origin, look for import disclaimers, read the fine print on shipping and customs, because right now the rules are shifting, and the surprise might be expensive. Tariffs might look like an abstract economic tool, but for thousands of Americans, they're showing up as real-world bills. And as one frustrated buyer said best, "I thought tariffs were supposed to help us, so why am I paying more now?" What do you think? Are tariffs helping rebuild the economy, or are they just another cost being passed down to everyday people? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more breakdowns on real-world stories just like this.